We are learning One from Metallica's And Justice for All album. One has several rhythm sections, both clean and distorted, and is packed with 7 lead guitar solos. For the clean guitar parts, we're using a Carl Martin compressor with the threshold set just before 1 o'clock. Compression is at 11 o'clock. Response is off and gain is pointed to 10 o'clock. Next in line, we have a chorus with depth all the way up and speed set to 1 o'clock. The second set of controls are not used. Back off the bass a little on your amplifier. For the heavy guitar parts, use the same compression setting running into a distortion pedal. We're using a Carl Martin Plexitone. The boost is all the way down. Level is set to 11 o'clock. Tone and gain are all the way up. And crunch is pointing to 8 o'clock. The amp uses the typical Metallica setting with bass and treble up while the mids are scooped out.
For a limited time, you can win these effects and more. For details, please visit www.phrasebyphraseguitar.com.
Phrase 1 is based around the B5 power chord, held with the index finger on the 5th string 2nd fret and ring finger on the 4th string 4th fret. With your fingers in place, pick strings 5, 4, 5, then lift your ring finger and pick the 4th string open. We'll call this the main riff. For ending 1, keep your fingers in place for the B5 chord, but place your middle finger on the 6th string 3rd fret and pick strings 6, 4, 6, then 4 open by lifting your ring finger again. Back to the main riff. Then ending 2 is the same, but adds the open 3rd string at the end. Main riff. To ending 3, which if you lift your index finger and play the 5th string open, 4th string 4th fret, 5th string open, and then 4th string open. For the ending, play the 6th string 3rd fret, 4th string 4, 6th string 3rd, 4th string open, then the open 6th string, and the 2nd fret on strings 5, 6, and 5. This whole phrase repeats several times while a guitar solo is played over it. After the solo, there is an end tag similar to the last measure. The first 4 notes are the same, followed by the open E, 5th string notes 2, 2 hammer to 4, 2. Phrase 2 begins the intro solo. Switch to the neck pickup and on the 5th string 7, hammer to 9. To 4th string 7, bend 9, and release. On the 3rd string, pull 7 to 6, then 4th string 9, repeat 7 pull to 6, to 4th string 7, back to 3rd string 7, 7 pull to 6, to 4th string 9. Phrase 3 has a series of pull-offs on the third string. 11 to 9, 7, 9, 7, 7, 6, 6, 4 open, then fourth string 7, 7 slide to 9. In phrase 4, slide to the fourth string 9. Then third string hammer pull 6, 7, 6, slide to fourth string 9, again to third string 6 with a pause, then 7 pull to 6, to fourth string 7, 7 slide to 9. There is a B minor rake in phrase 5 on strings 4, 3, 2, and 1. With a downstroke of the pick, play frets 16, 16, 15, and 14, followed by the first string 19. Pull to 17, to 15, pick 14, then fret 15, but don't pick it, and the last note is second string 15. On the fourth string, pull 12 to 11, pick 12. 14, pull to 12, pick 14. 16, pull to 14, 16. 16, slide to 17, 17, 16. Phrase 7 has a lower B minor rake on strings 4, 3, 2, pick frets 9, 7, 7, then second string 8, 10. Next is similar, but after the second string 8, go to first string 7. Then play 9, 7, 7, straight to first string 7, 9, 9 slide to 10, 10 slide to 12, 10, 9, 7, double 9, 10, 7 to end the solo. Phrase 8 starts an instrumental section which is very similar to the intro and the verse of the song. Holding a B5, pick strings 5, 4, 5, then lift your ring finger and pick the fourth string open, open, fourth fret, open for the main riff. Just like the intro, for ending 1 and 2, keep your fingers in place for the B5 chord, but place your middle finger on the 6th string 3rd fret and pick string 6, 4, 6, then the 4th string open, 4th, 4th, open, and back to the main riff. In ending 3, lift your index finger and pick strings 5, 4, 5, then the 4th string open, 4, 4, to 3rd string open, and back to the main riff. With your middle finger on the 6th string 3rd fret, pick string 6, 4, 6, then the 4th string open, 4, 4, 3rd string open. These parts will repeat several times later in the song, but there is an end tag at the beginning that bridges to a clean instrumental rhythm. Pick the 6th string open, 4th string 2nd fret hammer to 4, 6th string open to 4th string 2. Next, hold an F5 power chord, 6th string 2nd and 5th string 4, and pick strings 6 and 5. Move it up 1 fret and pick string 6, 5, 4. Pick the 6th string 3rd fret again and move the power chord shape up 2 frets, picking strings 6 and 5. The clean instrumental rhythm uses the chords D5, G major, F5, and E5. Play the D5 with the 5th string 5th fret, 4th string 7, and 3rd string 7. For G, place your index finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret, 3rd string 4, and 4th string 5. The F5 uses the same fingerings as D5, but up 3 frets, 8, 10, and 10. E5 is the same, but they are all down 1 fret. Now that we have the fingerings down for the chords, let's learn the picking patterns for phrase 9. Holding the D5, pick strings 5, 4, lift the pinky and pick the open 3rd, then fret it. Back to the 4th string, then open 3rd again. Switch to the G chord, but lift the index finger because when you pick the 2nd string, you will apply a hammer pull. Open, 3rd, open. Pick strings 4, 3, and 2 with the hammer pull. Back to 3. 2nd string with the hammer pull. Back to 4. Slide up to F5, picking strings 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Down 1 fret to E5, picking 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4. Repeat phrase 9, but use ending 2 for the E5, picking strings 3, 4, 5, 4 to the 5th string 3rd fret, which will bridge us to the verse and vocals. There is an acoustic guitar solo over the clean instrumental rhythm. Holding an open D5, 4th string open, 3rd string 2nd fret, and 2nd string 3rd fret. Pick strings 4, 3, 4, then 2, 3, 2. Place the pinky on the 2nd string 5th, along with the ring finger on the 3rd string 5th, and play both notes together. With your index finger on the second string 3 and middle finger on the third string 4, play both notes. Hammer pull to the 5th fret and back on both strings. Slide down to frets 1 and 2 and open on both strings. For ending 1 on strings 3 and 4, play frets 2 and 3 together, up 2 frets to 4 and 5, again with a slide to frets 5 and 7. Back 2 frets, end on open and 2. The solo repeats, but ending 2 is different. On strings 3 and 4, play frets 2 and 3 twice, up to 4 and 5, 5 and 7, back to 4 and 5, 2 and 3, open and 2, and end on the 5th string 3 to bridge the song to the vocals. This solo is played before the first verse and after chorus 1 and 2. Phrase 11 is the verse and is played just like phrase 8. But for the second ending, the phrase adds an open power chord on strings 5 and 4. The rest is the same. The chorus starts on a 6-string G5 power chord. That's frets 3, 5, and 5 to an open A5, 5th string open, 4th string 2, and 3rd string 2. Up 2 frets to B5, back to A5, then G5. Down 1 fret to F sharp 5, then B5. A5, B5, up 2 frets to C sharp 5, back to B5, then A5. The first and second ending walk up on the 5th string, 3rd, then 4th. This will lead to the clean instrumental rhythm that we learned in phrase 9. The third chorus is extended using power chords instead of the walk-up. They are B5 and C sharp 5. After chorus 1 and 2, we repeat the clean instrumental rhythm and acoustic solos. After the second chorus, a clean electric solo is played on the third string, pull 14 to 11, fourth string 12, back to third string 11, then 14. 14, 12, 11 to fourth string 14, back to third string with a hammer pull, 11, 12, 11, end on fourth string 12. Slide up to second string 15, 13, 12, to third string 14, back to 12, 13, to third string 12. On the first string, start phrase 14 off with a pull from 17 to 14, to second string 15, back to 14, 17, 17, 15, 14, 15 pull 14, to second string 15, 15 to first string 14, 15, 17, then pull off 19, 17, 15, 3 times. 14, 15, second string 17, first string 14, second string 15. Phrase 15 uses double note patterns. On the third and fourth string, slide up to the 12th fret, double pick, and end on 11 and 12. On the second and third string, slide to frets 13 and 12. Triple pick, end with the 12th fret on both strings. We end the solo in phrase 16 by tapping the first string 20th fret. I use my middle finger of my picking hand to hammer down onto the 20th fret, then pull to my ring finger of the playing hand on the 17th fret, and pull that off to my index finger on the 13th fret, and repeat for a total of 6. Next, tap 20, pull off to a hammer pull on 12, 13, 12, and repeat. This bridges us to the third and extended final chorus. Phrase 17 is added to the chorus to build the song up to the double time section. From the chorus, when you play the last F-sharp 5 to B5, the song switches to double note patterns on the third and fourth string on frets 9 and 10, down to 7 and 9, repeat, then slide to the 12th fret on both strings. Pick the 12th frets again for the first 2 repetitions. On the last 2 repetitions, play the 7th and 9th frets, which are displayed in parentheses. Then switch to chord shape, holding the 6th string 7 with your index finger. Skip the 5th string, hold the 4th string 9 with your ring finger, along with the 3rd string 8 fret held with your middle finger. Strum 3 more times and move everything up 1 fret. 8, skip a string, 10, 9, strum again, then repeat the phrase. Phrase 17 is played a total of 4 times, while another guitar plays phrase 18. Phrase 18 is played behind phrase 17, starting out as a background riff, then faded in to be more prominent. Start with a slide to the 5th string 7th fret. Then play it with palm mutes along with the 4th string 5th fret. Again, with the 4th string 7, back to 4th string 5th. Next, play the 4th string 4 with the 5th string 5th 3 times. Add the 4th string 5th fret, then back to 4. Next is a B5 with a palm muted pedal tone on the 6th string 2nd fret, B5, pedal tone, up to C5 with a 6th string 3rd fret pedal tone, C5, pedal tone. Phrase 18 is played a total of 6 times, then end with the 6th string 3rd fret pedal tone to a C5. This chord is played while another guitar holds an open E note while the drums kick in the double time section. Phrase 19 introduces the double time by rapidly picking palm-muted open E pedal tones, followed by open E power chords that are quickly muted. I count this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. The first part is played 6 times, but let the chord ring out on the 5th time. Then mute the 6th one. Next, play the same thing, letting the E5 ring out. Then pedal tones, E5 followed by an F5 on the 3rd fret of the 5th and 4th string. This section is repeated 5 times. Phrase 20 is the double time verse, which is very similar. Play the pedal tones in a quick E5 3 times, then the pedal tones E5, F5. Phrase 21 is played between the double time vocals. The pedal tone rhythm is the same, but instead of power chords, play the 5th string 7th fret, pedal tones, 5th string 7th fret, slide to 8, pedal tones, 5th string 5th fret, pedal tones, 5th string 5th fret, slide to 8. The whole phrase is repeated, but the ending is 5th string 5th fret, slide down to 2. Building up to the guitar solo, the rhythm changes slightly. We have the same pedal tones to an E5, again, then 3 pedal tones to the F5. This is played 4 times. Phrase 22B is the same rhythm, but all open pedal tones instead of including power chords. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phrase 22C is the same thing, but there are 6 pedal tones at the end. I count this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The fast guitar solo begins with tapping on the first string 19 to 15 to 12. Each position is repeated 8 times, then you move to the next position. Next you'll tap the 20 to 15 to 12, again 8 times. Move the whole thing to the second string, tapping 19 to 15 to 12, 8 times, then 20 to 15 to 12. Drop down to tap the 17th fret to 13 to 10, 8 times, then 18 to 13 to 10. Phrase 24 has us tapping the second string 17th fret over and over again while the fretboard hand plays lower notes. Tap, pull to 12, hammer to 14. Tap to 12, tap to 10. Next, tap to 12, tap to 10, tap to 8. Tap 8, hammer to 10, tap 8, tap 7, tap 8, tap 7, tap 5. Rapid pick the first half of phrase 25, starting on the second string 12th fret, to first string 14, 15, 17, second string 15, back to first string 17. Then up to 22 for 3 bends. Phrase 26 starts with a second string slide to 15, to first string 14. Next is a phrase that is repeated. Down pick on 17 and pull to 15. On the second string, pick up on 17, down on 15, and hammer back to 17. On the first string, pick up on 14. Repeat. Pick down, pull, up, down, hammer, up, and repeat for a total of 5 plays. End this phrase playing first string 17, pull to 15, second string 17, 15, to first string 14. For phrase 27, play the first string 19, pull to 17, pull to 15, then second string 15. The next section repeats. It's the first string 19, pull to 17, end on second string 15. This is played a total of 6 times. Phrase 27 ends on the first string pulling 19 to 17 to 15. In phrase 28, bend the second string 18 to first string 15 4 times. Then switch to first string 18 with a bend to 15, to second string 18 with a bend to first string 15, then repeat. On the first string, pull 19 to 17 to 15, hammer to 17. Pull 17 to 15, to second string 19, back to 15. Second string, pull 19 to 17 to 15, hammer to 17. Pull 17 to 15, slide to 13, hammer to 15. Pull 15 to 13, slide to 12, hammer to 13. Phrase 30 starts on the second string 13, pull to 12, to third string 14, back to 12, third string 14, 12, 14, pull to 12, fourth string 14, back to third string 12, again 14, 12, then bend the third string 14 4 times. On the third string, bend 14, release, bend, then pick the string again on the release, and pull to 12. Play fourth string 14, back to third string 12, again, Then with pinch harmonics, walk down on the 4th string 14, 13, 12 to 5th string 14, 13, 12, 10. The pinch harmonics are played by holding the pick very close to the tip and allowing the skin of your fingers to touch the strings while you're picking it. In phrase 32, double pick the 4th string 17. Then play the 2nd and 3rd strings together by laying your index finger on the 15th fret and give it a slight bend by rotating your wrist. This is played 4 times. Then play the 2nd and 3rd string 17th fret with your ring and pinky. Bend, release, bend, release, bend, release. One more time. Then play the same double notes and pull 17, 15, 4th string 17, back to double notes on the 15 with the bend. The solo ends with phrase 33 double picking the 4th string 17 to the double notes on 15 with a bend, repeat, then on strings 2 and 3 play 17, pull to 15, hammer to 17, 15 with a bend, 2nd string 15 by itself, followed by 18, bend to 1st string 15, 6 times. The last note is 2nd string 18 with a bend. The phrases we've learned so far were played at 50%. Now let's put the entire solo together at 75%. The guitar solo is played over phrase 22A 4 times, followed by phrase 22C. Then there is a change up in phrase 34, where the pedal tones end with 2 E5 power chords for ending 1 and 2. Next are pedal tones, then ending 3, which is E5 to F5. Then pedal tones on the 3rd fret, followed by 2 G5 chords. The next part has us pedaling on the 3rd fret and ending on the G5 the first and second time. On the third ending, play G5, up 1 fret to A flat 5, then drop down to the first fret pedal tones, ending on F5. The solo rhythm wraps up with 2 quick 3 fret pedal tones and a G5. This is played 4 times, then drop down to the first fret pedal tones, and a double F5, played twice. The outro rhythm starts at the end of the solo with heavy palm mutes on the 6th string 3rd fret. Then triplets on the 5th string 5th fret, 5th fret again, 4, 3, 2. This is played a second time, but starting with open E pedal tones to the same triplet rhythm. On the 5th fret, 4, 3, 2. Phrase 35 is played along with phrase 22A. Here is the solo rhythm at 80%. Use this section to practice the rhythm and playing the lead over the rhythm. Phrase 36 is an outro solo that is played over rhythm 22A. The main riff is 2nd string triple pick 8, 7 with a slight bend to 3rd string 7, triple pick 2nd string 10, 8 with a slight bend to 3rd string 9, triple pick 2nd string 12 to 10. For the first and third ending, play 12, pull to 10, to 8, hammer to 10. 10, pull to 8, slide to 7, hammer to 8. 8, pull to 7, slide to 5, hammer to 7. 7, pull to 5, slide to 3, hammer to 5. And then back to the main riff. For the second ending, play 12, pull to 10, pull to 8, hammer to 10, 10, pull to 8, slide to 7, hammer to 8. On the first string, 8, pull to 7, slide to 5, hammer to 7. 7, pull to 5, slide to 3, hammer to 5. Back to the main riff. For the fourth ending, play 12, pull to 10. To 8, hammer to 10. 10, pull to 8, slide to 7, hammer to 8. 8, pull to 7, slide to 5, hammer to 7. 7, pull to 5, slide to 3, hammer to 5. 5, pull to 3, slide to 2, hammer to 3. 3, pull to 2, third string, 4th fret, back to 2. Third string, 4th fret, pull to 2, pull to open, hammer to 2. Phrase 36 has a harmony played over it as a second guitar part. For the main riff, triple pick the third string 9, 7 with a slight bend, to 4th string 9. Triple pick third string 11, to 9 with a slight bend, to 4th string 9. Triple pick third string 12, to 11. For ending 1 and 3, pull 12 to 11, to 9, hammer to 11. Then 11, pull to 9, slide to 7, hammer to 9. 9, pull to 7, slide to 6, hammer to 7. 7, pull to 6, slide to 4, hammer to 6. Repeat the main riff. Then for the third ending, pull 12 to 11 to 9, hammer to 11. Then 11, pull to 9, slide to 7, hammer to 9. On the second string, pull 10 to 8, to 7, hammer to 8, then pull 8 to 7, slide to 5, hammer to 7. Repeat the main riff, and for the fourth ending, pull 12 to 11, to 9, hammer to 11, then 11, pull to 9, slide to 7, hammer to 9, 9, pull to 7, slide to 6, hammer to 7, 7, pull to 6, slide to 4, hammer to 6, 6, pull to 4, slide to 2, hammer to 4, pull 4 to 2 to open, hammer to 2, then pull 2 to open, 4th string 4, back to 3rd string open, and on 4th string 4, pull to 2, pull to open, hammer to 2. The rest of the song repeats several of the rhythm parts we have already learned. relying heavily on phrase 22A. The only change is in 37, we play the E pedal tones, E5 again, 3 pedal tones, F5, then double up on 3rd fret pedal tones to G5. And repeat. The next change uses open pedal tones, 2 E5 power chords. Ending 1, 2, and 3 go directly to 1st fret pedal tones, 2, then F5. Pedal tones, then F5. The 4th ending goes from open E pedal tones in the E5 up to 3rd fret pedal tones, 2, then a G5, again, and repeat. The song ends by repeating phrase 22A and 22B. Here's phrases 37 and 38 played together with the ending.